Everybody's looking for something, the Eurythmics once sang. There seems to be a need in each one of us to find meaning and purpose in our lives. During the time of the first Christmas, people were searching too. The wise men, King Herod, Simeon, and Anna were all searching for something. But did they find it? Like the wise men, Jesus encouraged us to seek. He said, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you." But why then do we need to seek? Is God some sort of elusive character who is playing a game of hide and seek with us? Why would God allow himself to be found only by those who seek him? Why not just declare himself like a Larry billboard across the freeway? Philosopher Bertrand Russell once said that the problem with God is that he leaves no evidence. But it's not because God hides himself. We see this with the wise men in the Christmas story. It's a fascinating scenario because these magi from the east relied on signs in the sky, stars and omens to plan their way. The very thing that God had earlier warned his people Israel against doing. Yet God uses that same thing to lead the wise men to him. He gives them a star to follow, and that's the way they find him. The truth is that God wants to be found, and he wants to be found by everyone, not just those raised in church, not just those who've lived a moral life. These wise men weren't Jews. They weren't Jesus' own kind. And yet they were some of the first at the manger. This is the heart of God. God is speaking and reaching out to those who don't know him. God is giving signs of his divine presence, drawing people towards himself. The scriptures say that the God who made the world and everything in it did that so that people would seek him and perhaps reach out for him and find him, though he is not far from any one of us, as Paul said. The wise men came on a long way on their spiritual journey, but Jesus came much further. We think we're the ones doing all the seeking and the searching, and yet this is a God who is seeking us. There is a good reason too why God calls us to seek him. Revelation and understanding comes via the Spirit, not the mind. It's not about our intelligence or our level of education. We hear with spiritual ears. We see with spiritual eyes. For us to receive, our spirits must be open. The act of seeking uncovers our true self. It peels away our agendas, our mixed motives, and preconceived ideas. It makes us sensitive to God's voice. We become ready to receive what God is saying and doing. This looks like positioning our hearts. You will find me when you seek me with all your heart, the scriptures say. It can be as simple as a short prayer. God, I want to know you. Please reveal yourself to me. Show me who you are. And with our prayer, God takes the initiative. God moves heaven and earth to show himself to us. Just as he did for the wise men, he'll give us a star to follow. Today, he's calling each one of us, wherever we're at, to seek him. And the promise is that he will be found. Thanks for listening to Everyday God Conversations today. For more on having your own conversation with God, go to godconversations.com.